Okay guys, so here I am in Utah and I want to do a video, Real Plumber Reacts to different plumbing in different states. And it was really neat because we walked this house yesterday and the day before and saw a couple of interesting things that, well, we don't have in Dallas. And it starts out right here. If you look up there, you see how the roofs are flat. So that's something that, well, we don't have a lot of in Dallas, but there are some. But I wanted to walk through here because I've only seen this in a house once before. And again, it had a flat roof. So let's walk in, check out the plumbing, and then let's see what's unique about the houses here in Utah. One of the most interesting things when I walked in, two different things about this. Number one, look at all the different refrigerant lines. Look at all the different units coming into the house. The next thing is, look at this. They've got this plastic coated Armaflex. So you've got your insulation on the inside. Man, I don't know if it peels and sticks or if it slides all the way up it, but I see a seam right down here. But I like this. Here's your main line right here. There's a completely different unit. It also says a main line. But then you got all these other pairs over here and another one back over here, another one back over here. There's a lot of AC units here. This is kind of interesting because, of course, in Texas, we've normally got 1, 2, maybe 3 big units depending on the size of the house. So let's go in now and check out more of the plumbing. Man, this is pretty interesting. Looks like you can put your water heater here. Looks like you could put your water filtration system here. You've got your water main that comes in and comes up right through here. So you've got a regulator here so you can control the pressure in the house. And there's a lot of different things about this that's pretty cool. You got a drain arm right here. That way you can catch your condensation off your water heater. You could catch your backwash off your water filtration system. The only one I don't figure out is this one right here, because it is the cold water coming across, down, up, and out. So you've just got one cold water outlet up here. But look here, you've got a lot more refrigeration lines again. All these sets are running off different directions, and none of them go over here where the other one was. So this is pretty interesting. Now, this is one thing that I wish all the homes in Texas had. A main valve inside the house where people can turn off one valve and turn off water to their entire house. So me, this is smart, and it makes logical sense because nowadays the cities don't want you out in their meter boxes. So this is really smart. So here you've got your typical bathroom. I love this big shower. This thing's probably about 6 foot by 5 foot. You got almost 30 square feet right there. Fantastic. And you can see by the way they got it built in, they're gonna put a ledge in, they're gonna do some different things. Now, your bathroom here, I love the shower. I love the way they've already got the ledge framed up. So there'll end up being a shelf, there'll end up being something here inside. And you see that they've got it on top too. So this is not just gonna be a flat wall. They'll come up, build that out there, come back out and up here. This is gonna be a really neat looking bathroom. At least it looks like it from here. Now, the vent, very easy. You got a 2-inch line coming up for your lavatory. I'm assuming that the vent is off this toilet right here. And then they go up, they reduce down to 1.5 inches and run 1.5 inches out through the top. Pretty neat. The only thing I might do a little bit different, you've got a shower this big, you've got one shower head and it's a wall mount. I would want to go ahead and put in a rain shower head, a separate valve, maybe even a complete another set of valves on this wall. That way, I mean, this shower is big enough 2 people could get in there and take a shower at the same time. Now, one thing that I do really like about this, you look at these brackets that are attached to the studs here. These are made so they can literally have floating cabinets here. The cabinets don't have to sit on the ground. So looking at the drawings, looking at the way they're doing things, this is really neat looking. Guys, again, a very unique shower. I love the way they're doing the build out here. That way they can leave a spot in the wall for you to put your stuff. 2-inch shower drain, typical. You got your shower valve. Again, we're talking a pretty good sized shower and only one shower head. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I would love the idea of a second shower head or a rain shower head, anything at all like that. Now, one unique thing is we've got the toilet right here and a door there, so this part of the bathroom closes off from the double lavatory over there. But I don't see a vent for this shower and this toilet unless it's way back over here at the lavatory. Now, that is a possibility And a lot of you are looking at these lines right here, and I gotta tell you, that's not the vent, but we're gonna talk about that here in just a second. Okay, so this is the vent off that bathroom, or at least I'm assuming that it is, double lavatory. You know, I don't normally like the two water lines over to one side. I just spaced them out, but it's probably because they have all this pipe in the middle. Also don't like that they completely damage that stud. Bruh. But you know what, other than that, you got a 2-inch line coming up, 2 by 1.5 inch sanitary cross, or really 2 by 1.5 by 1.5 by 1.5 sanitary cross. And your vent goes up through the roof, again, 1.5 inch. And they use just a lot of this gray glue. I don't see any PVC primer, anything at all like that. So this is just a one-shot application. Now, I don't see a lot of red and blue pecks in the wall. I do see a lot of red and blue sleeves when the water lines are stubbed up. That way you know which is hot, which is cold. So good way to look at it. And here we are in the kitchen. Now we've got a 2-inch line coming up over here for an island sink. And it says sink, pull-out trash compactor, dishwasher, ice maker. So you've got, man, a lot of your kitchen right here. You've even got the oven over there. Pretty cool. Now, there's a ton of plumbing coming up here. You've got electrical. Man, you've got 3 separate, you've got a cold system here, a cold system here, and your hot water. Now, one of the cold systems is probably filtered to loop water up to get it back to the ice maker, which is way over in this wall. So I like this. You've got a lot of the appliances out of the way. You've got the nice big open area here for a kitchen. And man, we keep talking about them. We got roof vents above the kitchen. Now this is a smaller area, little 2-inch line. And why are there 2? Well, because you've got your normal roof drain and then you have an overflow drain that is normally set 2 inches higher. Normally there's not anything going through it unless the main roof drain gets clogged or full, then the water comes up over 2 inches, goes over the roof drain and then comes down here. So pretty interesting layout here. The only thing that I don't see stubbed in here yet is natural gas. And it does say gas on the wall, so I'm assuming that it's coming in. And this just says for the range top. Man, I would want my oven, I would want everything gas. But pretty interesting install. The roof drain, the overflow drain, a little bit different than we do in Dallas, and the water for the toilet on the left-hand side. That's kind of confusing to me. So do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe and let me know, do you like it when I get out when I'm traveling and look at plumbing? If you want to see more of that, leave me a comment and let me know. And if you love this video, oh my gosh, I think you're going to like that one.